Okay. So in the last session, we discussed about some special condition. Okay. So we discussed about AND operator. So suppose we have written X and Y, and these are not Boolean values, right? So we have discussed like there are two cases over here. The case one is if X is false. If X is false, then we don't have to check what Y is, right? Our result will be false only. That means X only, right? So if X is false, result will be X. Now case 2. Case 2 will be like this one. So if X is true, that means we need to check what Y is, whether Y is true or false, right? So if X is true, the output will depend on Y. That means if X is true, then result will be Y. Okay. And we discussed one more thing like 0 will be considered as false, empty string will be considered as false, empty list will be considered as false, empty set or empty dictionary will be considered as false, and empty tuple will be considered as false only. Okay. Then we discussed some examples like we have written 10 and 20. So 10, here X is not false, right? Because in case of 0, it will be false, but this is not 0. This is 10, right? So here this is true. So if this is true, the output will be depend on Y, okay? And the output will be 20 only, right? So here the output will be 20 only. If we will write like double quotes and hello, okay? So this is empty string we are having, that means it is false. So if it is false, we don't have to check the second condition here, right? So our output will be this one only, X only, right? So here the output will be empty string. So these conditions we have discussed in the last session. So we discussed here AND operator, right? Today we will discuss OR operator, X or Y, okay? In this case also, the output will not be true or false. Okay, the result will be either X or Y. Okay, now let us check how we will get these results. So I'm taking case one, X or Y, right? So if we will talk about the true table of OR operator, it will be like this one. So if we are having two conditions, condition one and condition two. So if the first condition is true, second condition is true, the output will be true only. If the first condition is true, second condition is false, output will be true only. If first condition is false, second condition is true, output will be true only. First condition is false, second condition is also false, output will be false only. Right. So if one of the condition is true, we will get true output. Here, if you will observe first three rows, here, if there is at least one true, then we will get true result, right? So in case one, suppose X is true. Okay, so the X is true. Then we don't have to check what Y is. Our result will be true only. That means X only, right? So if X is true, that means result will be X only. The result will be X. Now case 2. Case 2 will be like X or Y. So suppose this X is false. Okay, the first argument, this is false only. Now the output will depend on this Y. If this is true, then the complete statement will become true. If this is false, then this complete will become false. Why false? Because first one is false, second one is false, the complete will become false. The output will depend on this Y. Then the result will be Y only, right? So if X is false, the result will be Y only. The result will be Y, right? Let me show you some examples. 0 or 10 or 100, first of all. Okay, so here, if you see, this is true, right? So if the first one, this X is true only, then we don't have to check the second one, right? So the output in this case will be 10 only. Okay, the result will be 10 only. Now, second example will be like 0 or 20. So the first statement is false. Now, the output will depend on the second one. If this is true, this condition will become true. If this one is false, this condition will become false, right? So the output will depend on this 20. That means output will be 20 only. Now I will show you how we will get these outputs. Okay. So I'm printing 10 or 100. Okay. Now I'm saving this file, clicking on the run button, run module. Output is 10 only. Why 10? Because if our first argument is true only, then we don't have to check the second one. The output will be this one, first one only, that is 10 only. Print 0 or 20. Let me save this file, clicking on the run button and run module. Yeah, 20 only. Why 20? Because if the first parameter is false, see, 0 means false, right? If the first parameter is false, then the output will depend on the second one, and the output will be this one, 20 only, right? So I hope you got this concept. Thank you, Bhavna, Aditya.
Yeah.
Yes, Vivek.
Oh, God, thank you. Now the third one. Not operator. So not operator is the simplest one, right? Here the output will be Boolean only. The result will be either true or false. Will be either true or false. Suppose we are using not empty. Not empty means, see here, empty means false, right? So not false, that means it will give a complement output. Okay, so here the output will be true. Now not hello, not hello. So hello, it is not an empty string, right? That means it is true. Output will be false because we have used not operator over here. Now I will ask you one question. Note this one. What output we will get? Is it true or false?
True.
Yeah, correct. See, this empty tuple, this is false, right? So complement of false is true only. Okay, let me show you. First, I'm printing node 0. So clicking on the run button, run module, I'm getting true. Why true? Because this 0, this is false, and not false, we will get true output. Print node empty list. Empty list is again considered as false. So in that case, a node of false is true only. So see here, I'm getting true only. Now print hello. Note of hello. Okay. So hello, this is true because this is not an empty string, and note of true is false. So we will get false output. Yeah, false output. Okay. So this is all about logical operators. So we can apply logical operators in Boolean condition as well as non-Boolean condition. That means we can use logical operators with other data types also. Just like we have seen, we have used list, we have used int, we have used strings. Okay, so we have used different data types and in logical operators. Now our next topic is bitwise operator. Okay, so again we will discuss about this AND operator, this OR operator. This is one of the operator that is XOR or exclusive OR. This one is complement. This is left shift, and this is right shift. We will discuss this one by one. So first of all, this operator is known as bitwise AND operator. Bitwise AND operator. This is bitwise OR operator. This is bitwise XOR operator. Now this is bitwise complement operator. This is bitwise. The direction of arrow is left hand side, right? So bitwise left shift operator. The direction of arrow is right hand side. That means bitwise right shift operator. Okay. So these three operators, these are very rarely used. Okay. So if you will give some time, we can discuss these operators later. Okay, we will discuss these three operators now: bitwise AND operator, bitwise OR, and bitwise XOR operator. Okay. Now, first one is we will discuss about bitwise AND operator. Okay. So these operators, okay, whatever bitwise operators we have seen here, there are 6 bitwise operators. We can use these bitwise operators only with int data types and Boolean data types. Okay. For other data types, we cannot use these bitwise operators. Okay. Now we will see how we can use these bitwise operators with int. Okay. We will check with int first. Suppose I'm writing 4 and 5. Sorry. 4 and 5, right? So what is the bits used for 4? Okay. So we can do like this. 4 divided by 2, we will get 2. The remainder is 0. This 2 we will divide with 2. We will get output as 1 and remainder as 0. So we will write from here, from this one, and we will write like this. So we can write 4 as 1, 0, 0. Okay. How we can write 5? 5 divided by 2. So we will get 2 and the remainder is 1, right? Now we will divide this 2 with 2. Output will be 1 and here the remainder is 0. So we will write from here. So till this point, 5 we can write like 1, 0, 1. Okay, and we are using a AND operator. So these are the bitwise representation of int values. Okay, so you got this bitwise representation. Thank you, Aditya. Bhavna.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now 4 is having bits 1, 0, 0. 5 is having bits 1, 0, 1, right? We are using AND operation. So 1, 0. Okay. 1, 0 means we will get 0 here. 0, 0 means 0 here. 1, 1 means 1 here, right? So if both the bits are 1, output will be 1. If in other cases like 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, in all the three cases, we will get 0 here, right? So 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. And if both the bits are 1, we are getting 1 over here, right? So the output will be 1, 0, 0. That means output will be 4 only. So 1, 0, 0, right? So this we can write as 2 raised to the power 0. This bit we can write as 2 raised to the power 1. This bit we can write as 2 raised to the power 2. We will add all these three, right? Now we will consider that number whose bit is 1. So here the bit is 0, we will not consider this one. Here the bit is 0, we will not consider this one. Here the bit is 1, we will consider this. So 2 raised to the power 2 is there. That means 4, right? So suppose our bit is like 1, 1, 0, right? How we will write this bitwise representation into it? See, this one is 2 raised to the power 0. This one is 2 raised to the power 1. This one is 2 raised to the power 2. We have to add all these three. So here the bit is 0. That means we will not consider this one. Here the bit is 1. We will consider this. Here the bit is 1. We will consider this 2 raised to the power 2. So here 2 raised to the power 2 is 4 plus 2 raised to the power 1 is 2. We will get output as 6 only. Okay. So 1, 1, 0, the output is 6. 1, 0, 0, the output is 4. Okay. So that's how you can convert int into the bitwise representation, right? And using this 2 raised to the power 1, 2 raised to the power 0, you can convert bitwise representation into integer representation, right? So let me show you now. Print and file. Saving this file, clicking on the run button, run module. So output is 5. 1 second. One second, please. Okay. So this is not a logical operator. This is bitwise operator we have to use, right? So I'm deleting this one, saving this file again, clicking on the run button, run module. Yeah, output is 4 now, right? So we don't have to use this AND operator. This is a logical AND operator, right? We have to use bitwise AND. This is the bitwise AND, right? So here in this case, we will get 4 output. Now, second part is bitwise OR operator. See, we are having 4 or 5. Again, we have to convert this 4 into binary representation, this 5 into binary representation. So 4, we can write like 1, 0, 0. 5, we can write like 1, 0, 1. Okay. Now, if one of the bits is 1, the output will be 1. If both the bits are 0, output will be 0. Here, the output will be 1. It will be like this. 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0. If one of the bit is 1, output will be 1. Here, one of the bit is 1, output will be 1. One of the bit is 1, output will be 1. If both the bits are 0, output will be 0, right? So in 0, 0 condition, the output is 0. In these two conditions, the output will be 1, right? So here, 1, 0, 1. 1, 0, 1. This is 2 raised to the power 0. This is 2 raised to the power 1. This is 2 raised to the power 2. We have to add everything, but we have to check one thing. If bit is 0, we don't have to consider that one. So 2 raised to the power 2, this is 4, plus 2 raised to the power 0, this is 1. The output will be 5. Okay, I will show you. I'm saving this file, pressing Ctrl plus S, clicking on the run button, run module. See, the output is 5 here, right? As expected. Now the third one is bitwise XOR operator. Now bitwise XOR operator, we can write like this. If both the bits are same, the output is 0. Okay. If both the bits are different, output is 1. Both the bits are different, output is 1. Both the bits are same, output is 0, right? Now, suppose we have used 4 exclusive or 5. 4 we can write like this, 1, 0, 0. 5 we can write like this, 1, 0, and 1. Now we have to apply exclusive OR between these bits. If the bits are different, the output is 1. Bits are same, output is 0. Bits are same, output is 0, right? Now 0, 0, 1. So this is 2 raised to the power 0. This is 2 raised to the power 1. This is 2 raised to the power 2. We have to add everything. Now, if the bit is 0, we don't have to consider that number. If the bit is 0, we don't have to consider that number. Here, the output will be 2 raised to the power 0, that is 1 only. Okay, here the output will be 1 only. I will show you. Saving this file, clicking on the run button, run module. See, the output is 1 only. So if you observe one thing, exclusive OR, the symbol is like this one, right? So in general mathematics, this symbol is used as power, right? So in mathematics, if 3 raised to the power 2 we have to write. So it is written like this somewhere. If you observe somewhere in mathematics book, right? That means 3 raised to the power 2. But here power operator is double star. Okay. This one is in Python. This one is in mathematics. Here 3 raised to the power 2, right? So there is one interview question which can arise here. What is the difference between double star operator and this operator? Okay. So now if you have studied these bitwise operators here. So in Python, this is bitwise exclusive OR. This one is bitwise exclusive OR operator. And this double star, this is power operator. Right. So this question rises because of this symbol, right? Because in general mathematics, this symbol is used as power only, right? So now you got the answer of this question, right? What is the difference between this double star and this symbol? This symbol is for bitwise XOR operator, and this double star, this symbol is used uh, to calculate powers, right? So I hope this point is also clear to you. Bhavna, Denju, Aditya.
Yes, Vivek.
All right. Now we are going to the next topic, which is assignment operator. This is the simple one, right? If we have written like x equals to 10, right? So in the left hand side, if you will observe here, this is a variable name, right? We can use any variable name. Either we can use x, y, z, or some useful name like uh, suppose we are working to calculate some interest. Okay. To calculate interest, we need principal, we need ROI, rate of interest, okay, and we need time, right? These three things we need, okay. So we can write our variable names like principal equals to 10,000, right? We can write our this ROI equals to 7%, time equals to 3, okay. Like this, we can write our variable name, so that if at any point of time other coders checking your code, they will easily get what things you are using here, right? So by checking your code, now they will easily get like this is the principal variable. This variable is used to store principal here, right? This ROI, this variable is used to store rate of interest value. This time variable, this is used to store some uh, time value, right? So like this, you have to use your variable names, not like XYZ, right? Now, if you have written like x equals to 10, that means whatever you have written in the right hand side, that will be stored inside this variable. Okay. Now, if anywhere you will write print x, you will get output as 10. Okay. So if you are using some c equals to hello, that means this hello value will be stored inside this z variable, right? So if you will print z, you will get output as hello only, right? I will show you. So y equals to hello, right? So if I will print y, what will be printed here? Hello only. Yeah, hello only, right? So instead of using this XYZ, we have to use some valuable variables. That means we can write like MSG, message equals to hello. So now, see, if I will print y now, what will happen? It will give error. Name y is not defined, right? Y is not defined because see here. Earlier we were using y equals to hello, right? So we are assigning this hello value inside y variable, and that y we are printing. Now this value we are assigning in MSG variable. Now in place of y also we have to use MSG, right? I'm saving this one, clicking on the run button, one more view. See, now I'm getting hello, right? So this assignment operator, this one is clear, right?
Clear.
Okay, so that's it in today's session. In tomorrow's session, we will discuss about some compound assignment operators. Okay, so we are using in most of the places those compound assignment operators. So okay, so that's it for today's session. Thank you guys. Thanks for joining.
Thank you, Vivek.
Thank you, Vivek.
Thank you, Vivek.